Great speakers can probably seem like mythical characters, but they are actually, it is a reality for many people and can be for every one of us as well.
Table topic is really, really helpful, gives you the confidence. And as a table topic master today, I've got some very simple topics.
And also I know TGIS help, the forum has helped people to find their own life partner as well.
I know.
Some of the audience would vouch that. In a way. Some of the audience would vouch that, and I don't know whether I should include Alex also in the set. All in all, yeah,
we were solidly happily married.
In different clubs.
I love evaluation, just to be applauded for judging people. What do I say? I love that.
Yeah, because it's really bad.
I've established relationships with members where the bond has gone in so strong that it has further developed into business relations, business transactions. But that was not the intention. It didn't happen because that is what I wanted. It is just a natural consequence of...
Today, we sort of have a very distinguished panel to sort of talk about the leadership, communication, etc. about Toastmasters, and sort of impress on the guest to become a member, preferably in TGIS, if not another club within the district itself. So let me just quickly introduce the lady here. That's DTM Soro. She's been past president, she's been area director, and she's done a lot of education sessions herself. The others are winners of the area. So this is your team that goes to the area. We've got Jensen, who's won at the International Speech Contest. He's also been part of the XCOM some time back. We've got Benjamin, who's also won from the evaluation category. Jensen from the International Speech category, and then we've got Prabhat, who's done it from the humorous speech category. So they are really experts. So we'll have a quick Q&A, and from the audience as well, if time permits. We won't get disqualified. This is the education section. So we can take some questions from the audience as well. So the first question to begin is on leadership, because we know the tagline for Toastmasters is where leaders are made. So Jensen, what are the learnings that you've had from a leadership perspective that you'd like to share with our audience here?
In my experience, we have leadership opportunities at the club level or a district level, and also in everyday meetings. Like the roles we take are also kind of leadership opportunity. What I've learned is participating or taking up these opportunities has taught me to take decisions quickly or effectively, has taught me to delegate my tasks with the team, and most importantly, has developed in me a habit to deliver the responsibilities. And all of this without actually expecting any tangible reward. That is what I believe has developed the character of the leader. And I think that is what I've seen work even with my fellow members. So,
yeah, and Benjamin, you'd like to add something that from a leadership perspective?
Personally, I was never someone who was too interested in the leadership aspect of Toastmasters. And even now, I haven't really taken many steps in that direction, but I can say confidently, like the baby steps that I have taken in leadership have produced multiple results in my life. Yeah, so it's definitely a testament to how important it is it's a safe space to start flexing those leadership muscles, basically.
And those roles are available within the meeting itself. We've got the timer, the greet master, the evaluators, and within the wider fraternity, of course, we've got the XCOM with the president and the VP education, and further on the area director, the division director, district director, and so forth. So the leadership ladder is available for all of us to pursue. The other track which we sort of merged together was communication, and the question is again to Jensen because he's our International Speech Contest winner. So from a communication perspective, writing good speeches, presentations, what are the key learnings which a new member can get in due course?
I'll again reflect on my experience here. When I started my journey, some of the things what I knew about public speaking and before joining Toastmasters and after joining Toastmasters has been quite different. In the sense, knowing what I speak and knowing how the audience perceives it are two different things. So bringing them together has been a journey in itself. How do you structure your speech? How do you open up a speech trying to get the audience's attention? How do you take your own personal stories and share that story to the audience, and in a way, the audience finds value in it. So all of that, there is a method to it. And we learn that method through practice and guidance from the mentors we find in the clubs around. A lot of this comes through practice and with the opportunities we get to speak every time. The more you practice, the more we improve.
So you get a lot of stage time, just to add, you come here, the more you come here, the better for you. I know audience sitting there is fun, looking at all of us, but you're missing on the opportunity if you don't come here. Remember that, that's very important. So the president learns a lot. The whole time he's here, so he learns a lot. TMOD learns. So if you people are not here for whatever reason, you will not learn, because it's here that you come and communicate better, think of doing a better speech, construction, like opening body, conclusion, and so forth. You get it by here, being here, using the PowerPoint, and so forth. So there are a lot of areas for presentation that comes through. So we looked at both leadership and communication, but in the whole journey, everybody aspires to be a distinguished Toastmaster. I became a distinguished Toastmaster, and I'm grateful for that. It was one of the accolades that I really love. I'm a chartered accountant, I'm etc., but I love being a distinguished Toastmaster. So let's ask Saro, what were her challenges when she tried to become, or the path towards distinguished Toastmaster, and was it, did you get help on the way? What was it like?
Yeah. Thank you for the question. So when you join Toastmasters, you have to do a certain number of speeches. I'm not numbering a certain number of speeches. You have to do a lot of leadership roles. So this is what you do. And then you have to do something with the DTM project. This is what when you join Toastmasters. So the challenge which I faced when while going through the DTM track was to write those speeches down. That there are some 35 to 40 speeches, to write them down, to structure it properly. So what really helped me was the constant help from my mentors, okay? And every time I gave a speech, the feedback I got from my, from the members, from the club members, and from the ex-con that year, the kind of encouragement I got, the encouragement that I should pursue my DTM track, So that was really good. So I feel when you join Toastmasters and when you join TGIS, you're not alone. You have an amazing group of individuals who are always supporting you, encouraging you, motivating you, giving you feedback, and that really helps you to get onto this track. So it is just a journey. You will enjoy the journey. Just enjoy the flow. And when you join Toastmasters, you become an amazing speaker and a great leader. That's what is it.
Very well said. So, and that's very important. So you're not, the words are very important. You're not in it alone. The whole fraternity supports you. TGIs in particular, which I've seen, their winners, the kind of mentoring that they went through is amazing. And that support, every club member will get it, for sure. So just moving on to mentoring, I think we'll take some words from Benjamin. So how would you rate or how would you sort of evaluate mentor-mentee relationship in Toastmasters and TGIs in particular?
First of all, I'm so glad to be able to answer this question in a room filled with mentors of mine, in a panel filled with mentors of mine, yeah. So I think it's widely been studied and understood the value of mentorship in your career, in your life, in any journey that you take. And many a times I feel like the challenge is finding the right mentor. I think Toastmasters is a great asset in that to that challenge because of the size of the talent pool that we have in here, right? And the specific focus on mentorship within the Toastmasters fraternity. So that's really great. Talking about my experience as a mentor and a mentee in TGIS, Toastmaster of the Day Feroz is my first mentor. I've learned so much from him, but I've also been mentored by people like Jensen, Saro, Alex, all of you people. Specifically for the contest season, this past few months, we received really intensive weekly mentoring from all of these distinguished Toastmasters over here, which I think played a large part in the success that the club had at career level.
Excellent. So guests for coming here, this is a collective learning session here, but the mentor-mentee relationship is the cornerstone of Toastmasters. All of us have to look up to someone because we need that help, and that's available in this club, in the fraternity per se. I know Deepa would confirm that for sure. It is in the whole district, but this club, I've experienced it. The kind of help that's given to guests, to new members, is immense. So that mentor-mentee relationship is something to look forward to. You're not alone in it, that's for sure. So remember that. So thanks for that, Benjamin. But in all this seriousness, there's a the best speeches are the ones with humor. So let's talk to Prabhat. He's a humor champion, and probably tell us why humor is important, especially, when we go to work, here. Why is it so important?
Yeah, thanks for the question, Alex, and good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
We all know that humor is a great tool for audience engagement. So to receive the feedback from audience. So I think more than on Toastmasters stage, it's very important on general conversations day to day, where you immediately witness the feedback and the audience from the engagement. I'm a person who represents the business of a bank, so I engage in difficult conversations with clients and also with internal stakeholders. And whenever we have that the friction and tension around one subject to discuss with, it creates an unnecessary baggage for us to focus on the issue. And that's when I have personally experienced the humor can do magic. And that humor can take the friction and the tension away from the parties involved, and we can focus on the issue and it reaches to a resolution quickly. And actually I'm not a born humor, to give a disclaimer. And this club has helped me to grow into this level. Actually I joined TGIS maybe 10 years back, though I have not been very regular, and the members who has been that time would vouch that I was not kind of a prominent speaker like this today. And this club helped me to reach to this level, and I'm grateful for always to TGIS.
But Prabhat, a good humorous speech requires a punchline. How do you get it right all the time?
It's, I think, through experience by doing. Actually, it requires a great level of confidence for someone to include humor in a speech, the way I see. So I kind of try to incorporate in my regular speeches, little by little, and that worked. Sometimes it didn't work also. It's all through learning, I think. And as going back to your first question, you can practice in your day-to-day communications as well, not only on Toastmasters stage. But Toastmasters stage kind of give you a great forum to practice, because here, as you all know, no one is there to judge, but as Alex said, everyone is there to help you. So it's a place that you can try and test your humor and improve on.
So so the key word, add humor, but you can test it here. So humor may fall flat, but all of us first will clap and laugh. It's bound to happen, and that's one of the good things about Toastmasters. Experiment being, this is your laboratory. You can do what you want, stand on your head and give a speech, it doesn't matter. But be here and give that speech, infuse humor in it as well. Another part of Toastmasters is table topics. Everyone dreads it, but I think it's a great part of the whole curriculum that we go through, to have these impromptu speeches that we have. And today, so are you going to do the table topic session?
Table master.
Yeah, so what have you got for us? Maybe explain it as well.
So table topics is impromptu speaking, thinking on your feet. So I think that is a section which really, if you come forward, practice table topics really help. And if you are at work, so it will help you to pitch ideas to your clients. It will help you to have team meetings, and then it really helps there. And I think it's a great form for networking, because when you are networking, you need to have this impromptu conversations. And when you do this table topics, you realize that it really helps to go up to somebody and introduce yourself, talk a few words about yourself. So that way, I think table topic is really, really helpful. It gives you the confidence. And as a table topic master today, I've got some very simple topics. So I'll have you up here, and so basically it helps you to structure and organize your thoughts in few minutes. Actually, you're giving a speech. You should have an opening, body, and conclusion. It's a speech in about 2 minutes.
It's almost like a sales talk, selling a product you don't believe in.
Yes.
And just convincing the audience. It's a bit of a trick, but it's very important to learn it. I wouldn't say it's very important to walk the talk, but table topics is talk the talk. There's no walk in it. So you just convince a person about that topic. It's a good trick to know about. So table topics is key. We have it in every meeting. Sometimes we sort of omit it, but I would say go for it. Even senior Toastmasters, Deepa and I will fall flat, I'm sure, when we do table topics. But that's the way it is. It's something that you have to keep at it. But please come forward and do that. Take that opportunity. The other bit of Toastmasters in the second half with our wonderful team Modis will take us through is the evaluation section. And there are two major points. We've got the AHA counter who counts the AHAs, where we got filler words, then we've got pure evaluation of the speeches, then we've got a general evaluation who criticizes or appraises the whole meeting. But you're the evaluation champion, and I've heard some of the evaluations excellent. So what is a good evaluation? Let's put it simple. What is it?
I love evaluation just to be applauded for judging people. What is that? I love that.
Yeah, we want the good evaluation.
So jokes aside, again, another cornerstone of Toastmasters, like mentorship, evaluation. As far as public speaking and self-development platforms go, I think it's a pretty unique offering that Toastmasters has. Evaluations, where an entire segment of the meeting, you're going to find it in every meeting, yeah? And again, a safe space to practice non-judgmental feedback giving, yeah? As far as what a good evaluation is, a mentor of mine has told me focus on the word value in that evaluation. What value can you add to your speaker, yeah? You're not looking to judge someone, you're not looking to tear someone down, but to build them up, yeah? So the more constructively you can deliver your feedback, the better your evaluation will be overall.
Yeah, so the contest requires you to put in a structure,
Yes.
which is you sort of analyze the speech, not say what the speech is all about, give feedback, which I know Benjamin has given some very constructive feedback, and then summarize it. Personally, that's a contest style of doing it. In the club, I would recommend you can be a little bit harsh. It's okay, because this is where you're learning. So a bit of more of criticism there and then, because the next speech the person gives will be with the improvements. So we are okay with that. I mean, the old curriculum which I did, it was so harsh they would ask you to repeat it and point blankly without even batting an eyelid. And you prepared the speech, days and days, and that person saying to repeat it. Now we just softly say, you may repeat it or whatever, in a nice sweet way. But the learning comes when you listen to the evaluation and act upon it. That's very, very important. That's from the evaluation. We'll hear from the GE later. That's a general evaluator. Deepa will do that. She'll cover all aspects of it. She won't even miss out on the president, which is good. So everybody will be covered solidly. So we'll hear from her later on. From a general networking and friendship and acquaintanceship part of it, a lot of people have come from meetups. So let's ask Prabhat, can we, is it a good forum to make friends and network, or are we here just to become leaders and communicators?
Thanks for the great question. I think it's more than for us to build ourselves equally as communicators. I think it's equally good of a forum for networking as well. What cements a friendship or a networking is, I think, the mindset. So here, though we are from different walks of life and with different background, we are all with same mindset. We want to improve as people, and we want to improve communication and leadership skills. So I think it's a great forum that you can cement new friendships. And I would like to touch why TGIS on that, because this is not only a club that would does speaking activities. We do a lot of extra activities. We have done many hikings, we have done family outings, and we have been out for drinks also sometimes.
Some of us.
And some members, actually, I've seen them mowing hikes than on stage. Not only friendships, I know TGIS has helped people to find new business leads, and also whenever we need an expert opinion, like whenever I need something on insurance, I look no further but to our old TGIS friend Ramanan for insurance related matter. Equally, when someone wants a clarification on banking, they reach out to me and we happily help each other. And also I know TGIS the forum has helped people to find their own life partner as well. Some of the audience would vouch that. In a way. Some of the audience would vouch that, and I don't know whether I should include Alex also in the set. All in all, yeah,
we were solidly happily married.
In different clubs.
So it's a great forum that you can do networking and also to find new friendships.
Yeah, I think I can vouch for that from my club and fraternity perspective. My oldest friends in Dubai have been from Toastmasters fraternity. Some of them have moved away. We still meet up. Some of them have left memberships, but we meet up, get to know them better. You know, their kids and so forth. So it's a great place to meet up and chill out a little bit. I would say that. On a serious note, TGIS also does a lot of education sessions as well. It's done quite a few. So let's hear from Jensen which were the ones we did and so forth.
TGIS has done quite a number of education sessions every term. We do it every term. On top of my mind, a few things that come is we had done a workshop on how to structure a speech earlier in the term. We also had specific workshops and education sessions on each of the 4 categories of public contest speeches. And we also had quite a good, interesting panel discussion on debates. So we also have debate contests. But that's not all. Being a Toastmaster, it is not only the club that conducts the education sessions. We also have the district leadership have a series of education sessions on the curriculum itself, like pathways and different leadership roles. So the opportunity is just a matter of us wanting to attend. The education sessions keep happening throughout the year. So I think with TGIS, it has been quite an interesting. The way the education sessions also happen, like for example, this particular session itself, this is a panel discussion, and where the panelists are sharing experiences. There are different creative ways TGIS has always delivered education sessions. So.
Absolutely. So education sessions at the club level, at the district level are available. So again, it reiterates your pathways, the program that you've chosen, the specific levels. They're all covered either through webcasts or through the district education sessions or in TGIS. So you never feel alone. You know what you're doing, where you are. The VP Education, she's on wheelchair today, but she's quite a person, active person. So she, you're taken care of definitely. So overall, we've seen the Toastmasters TGIS provides a great forum for leadership, for communication. We dwelt into the various kinds, your prepared speeches, your table topics, and then your evaluations and the education sessions. And it's a great place to network, meet people. So that's the sort of summary of being in Toastmasters and in TGIS in particular. So does the audience have any questions at this stage? I mean, any questions from the guests or even existing members? Some of this could be quite a revelation, but it could be anything from. Oh yeah, please.
I want to know what kind of positivity or what kind of career building can we have being associated with the Toastmasters? Is there a way forward for us to look in future in terms of a career in itself?
I want to share my experience. So I'm an entrepreneur, and when I joined Toastmasters, my sole intention was to be able to pitch better to investors. Now, what happened in my journey is over time, it's been 7-8 years now since I'm a Toastmaster, and I've established relationships with members where the bond has gone in so strong that it has further developed into business relations, business transactions. But that was not the intention. It didn't happen because that is what I wanted. It is just a natural consequence of events. And I think that the same holds true with career progress as well. As long as we are focused on improving ourselves or participating or getting involved in the meetings. Because the thing is, all of us here are coming with the intention to grow, with the intention to get to a better place.
Right.
And that is what that is the glue that that delivers the results.
Yeah, thank you. That answers my question.
Any other question? One more question? Anybody?
Yes.
Oh, at the back. Yes, ma'am.
I just want to understand, is there a process in place for securing a mentor? Because I'm fairly new to
Yeah.
Toastmasters.
Yes.
So we'll answer the question.
Yes, I think we do have a mentor-mentee. As soon as a member joins, the member is assigned a mentor. So I myself have 4-5 mentees under me. All right, so we have a full program and it's taken care by a VP Education. So once you join, she will talk to you and she'll understand what are your plans, how do you want to do your journey, and accordingly. And she will also ask you, do you have any particular mentor in mind? And accordingly, she'll assign you a mentor.
So just to add to that, does it have to be from the same club or can it be from another? Because I'm where meetings go, but I haven't been assigned, so I'm just curious, do you go out looking or is it within the same club that you secure?
So for our VP education, there's within the club, all right. But I think for from the division, I think division is doing a mentor program. Maybe Benjamin can talk on that.
Different areas and divisions approach it differently. So this term, the division organized a project called Project Aristotle, in which we connected mentors to mentees to mentors from all over the Toastmasters fraternity, right? So a good person to approach would probably be your area VP team or your division VP team, right?
Okay, thank you.
I would advise you to get in touch with VP education and let her or him know that you would like to have a mentor. Sometimes, it just gets missed out.
Oh,
So the initiative is on both sides.
Yeah.
It's a voluntary organization. Everybody's kind of busy, but it has come from both sides to make it work.
I'll just add to that also. So, being a Toastmaster, you have members worldwide. Reach out to them. No Toastmaster would say no to mentoring another Toastmaster unless they really cannot. So, the world is just it. You don't have to even depend on any particular club or.
So there's no formal process to go through. You can just reach out. And
There is a formal process. You can also reach out on your own.
Okay.
So, you have both the options.
Yeah. So just to close out, I've got a question for the panel. Quick one-line answers. So we all want to be a great leader, a great speaker. Now, is that a myth or a reality? Let's ask them. So, great speaker, great leader. Reality or myth? Are you just hearing it as a myth? Is someone up in the air, or is it real?
I feel that it's a reality, and it's a reality that I have achieved for myself. And as I explained, not further, like about 7-8 years back, I wasn't not a good speaker. I wasn't a good speaker at all, and I've developed to this level. As also I've developed my leadership skills. So I feel it's a reality that I have achieved, and you also can achieve.
Yes, sir.
Definitely a reality. I'm sitting here talking to all of you. So it's a reality, right?
Reality, no doubt. Funny also. It is no second thoughts.
Great speakers can probably seem like mythical characters, but they are actually, it is a reality for many people and can be for everyone of us as well.
Thank you, panel. Over to you.